Hey all, Dekumon here and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Last time, a little bit of a cleanup episode, kinda had to finish getting all the ether currents in the locks. And today's also technically a bit of a cleanup episode, but no more ether currents, nope. Today we get to clean up the 2 dungeons that are unlocked at the end of Stormblood before the first patch drop. So, I am here in Kugane, and we're gonna pick up our first quest over by the East Aldenar Trading Company base. King of the Castle. Well, you gonna talk to me? There we go.
Dekumon, let's play. Oh, thank heavens! I'm in dire need of a capable adventurer, and I can think of none better. Local officials have been working desperately to keep this confidential, but there is trouble in Kugane Castle. It has been overrun by a band of outlaws. What's more, they've taken hostages a number of nobles along with the Bugyo, Kugane's highest magistrate.
Damn!
They're demanding the country's borders be closed off, insisting Kugane's efforts to establish ties with other countries is folly. Why, if they had their way, I imagine foreigners, or Ichin as they call them, would never set foot here ever again. Under normal circumstances, the Seki Seisumi would have taken steps to immediately resolve the crisis, but they dare not do anything to put the Bugyo at greater risk. To proceed would require a decree from the Bafuku, yet I fear there's no time to send an envoy to the royal capital and back. Nevertheless, they have done their due diligence and delivered a missive. While waiting for a response, they've also called upon the East Aldenar Trading Company in an attempt to potentially expedite the rescue of the hostages.
I wonder if that's where I come in. Exactly.
As to why they would go out of their way to contact us, well, one of the captives is from Uldar. It goes without saying the repercussions of a foreign dignitary coming to harm would be most dire. Because the Sekige Sumi cannot yet act in an official capacity, they have asked for my assistance in assembling a small contingent to infiltrate the castle. If you would join our cause, make for the aqueducts in the Rakuza district. There is a hidden passage leading into the castle keep under guard by the Sekige Sumi. Tell them I sent you, and they will explain what you must do.
So, we're gonna be infiltrating Kugane Castle. I can do that. That sounds fun. This must be the place.
You were sent by the East Aldenar Trading Company? Then there is still a chance. Permit me to apprise you of the situation. The castle is presently held by a group of criminals under the leadership of a merchant named Kageyama. We believe his demands to close off our borders, as ludicrous as this seems, are a vain attempt to eliminate what he sees as a threat from foreign businesses.
Capitalism at its finest. When you can't outprice the competition, just take them hostage.
If it were only him and his cohorts, I'm quite confident that my men and I could easily rout them on our own. The problem, however, is his bodyguard. Our informants tell us he is a swordsman of great renown in the Hingan underworld. He demands exorbitant sums of money, defending his clients with seemingly inhuman displays of strength and skill, commensurate with the price he is paid.
Really? That sounds familiar. I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Your task will be to contend with Kakeyama and his hired blade in the heart of the castle. With all eyes focused on you, they will fail to notice my men's intrusion to rescue the hostages. It shames me to ask this of a civilian, but if we are to save those people, I can see no other way.
Don't worry about it. All right, Kugane Castle now accessible. Dungeons. Here we are. Upon the western coast of Hingashi, caressed by the Ruby Sea, there lies the city of Kugane, the nation's sole open port. Dominating the vibrant cityscape is the majestic Kugane Castle, within whose halls a performance was unfolding, a spectacle to entertain visiting dignitaries. The comedy quickly turned to tragedy when a band of lawless shinobi stormed the castle. Ardently opposed to the influence of foreign nations, these interlopers took all present captive, Lord Bugyo of Kugane included. The country now sits on a knife's edge, leading perilously toward an international incident. Who will see that it falls to the other side? Why, the Warrior of Light, who easily beats this thing's item level check of 280. I get synced down to 340. Yeah, no problem dealing with this one. Finally. Man, this was a long queue. Anyway, Kugane Castle, our first level 70 dungeon post the main story. And kind of a cool little dungeon. And if I remember, the final boss is a real treat for those who played, you know, some of the classic Final Fantasies. You might recognize the final boss. Ooh, I'm loving that axe. All right, we got a warrior, we got a white mage, and we got a samurai. Looking good. Give everybody the old peloton. Let them know they're in a Let's Play, and we're off to the races. Oop, I almost ran past everybody. Don't mind me, I'm just dotting fools up. I'm not getting a lot of procs, there we are. No, not you, you got it. That's everybody, yeah. That whole wave just fell apart, no problem. I love the music in this dungeon. This is actually one of the better dungeon musics that we've had in a while. Make sure I get my dots on everybody. I know I'm in Army's Payon, so the dots don't matter as much, but I'll take the procs I can get when I'm mashing the frickin' Rain of Death quick knock buttons. I would like all the dot boosts I can get. Especially when I'm having to deal with this big guy here. Do not go down easy, do they? There we go. And an utter waste of a Sidewinder because his dots fell off. That's all right. I'm gonna save my song because, uh-oh, ninjas. Lots of, oh, they're getting, oh, no, there's two Jonin here. Basic ninja know-how that the Jonin are much stronger than the Genin. I'm not even gonna waste a song. I'm just gonna blow the quick knocks everywhere until you all die. At least all the Genin. The Jonin I'll actually hit with a couple of good shots. Thank you. And just like that, we're already at our first boss, which looks like a giant suit of Kugane Magitech armor. The Zuiko Maru. Pop all my buff spells, pop a Refulgent, and we're off to the races. Well, I cannot get these spells to proc. Here we are, there's a Refulgent. And here he goes, starting to throw mechanics at us. Oh, he's got a minion! I need to refresh dots, and we need to get the hell out of that big old AoE there. Is that AoE from that minion we killed earlier? Yeah, that's a big old bomb AoE. Let's not stand in that. Those are ready. He's giving me my Bloodletter procs back. And again. Jesus, they're just going off. Oh, that's me. And that was a wasted Imperial Arrow. He's already down to 20%. I'm barely doing anything, and he's already down to 20%. No, he is not gonna make it to that. Oh, more mooks. Ah, okay, didn't have to actually kill the mooks. What do we got here? Item level is 300. Pass and pass. Bit of a long load screen. There we go. Now we can move on to the interior of the castle. More ninjas. Guarding the treasure chests, no less. Get more dots up. Damn, that pitch perfect fired fast. Oh. Where's the summoner? There he is. I want this guy dead first, because we do not need him summoning mooks. Thank you. Your death is duly noted. Dang. Gotta love when these songs proc on the regular. Can't always get it, but when you get it, man, it feels good to be a bard. times more ninjas. It's just gonna be a thing, isn't it, for you guys? It's just a buttload of ninjas today. There's another summoner. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just gonna take all the procs here because that's basically what this is. I will take all the procs. Good, we got him. Oh, yeah, if you don't kill those summoners fast enough, they'll basically summon this giant head, and it's just more trash you gotta deal with. It's not overly threatening, but still, clean them up when you can. I think you can actually stun them out of that. Well, we're about to find out the hard way. There's 3 of you guys now. Ooh, this is not good. They're probably all gonna get to go off. Yep. Oh, we actually managed to kill 1. 2 of them. Yep, there's the head. Thank you. And the heads aren't scary. They don't hit that hard. They're just annoying. And already up to the second boss. Dojun Maru, who happens to be a really good ninja. His size was anything to go by. No, this actually has a fun little mechanic. I mean, it's just an AoE dodge, but still, it's kind of cool looking. So we sit here and pile on. Here comes Clockwork Medium. This is it. This is where he starts doing weird shit. Those ninjas, you don't want to be in the same area as those ninjas. He's about to pull the rug out from under us and do point blanks on a couple people. Ooh, I need to refresh my dots. Iron Jaws, go! Fresh song. Another Clockwork Medium. I think this one's different. I think every other Clockwork Medium is different. Yeah, this one's ads. These guys, you know, they say elite, and I'm like, I'm not impressed. Poor guy, we're just piling it on. Oh, another Refulgent. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Nope. Yep, I thought that would do it. And at this point, he's just cycling. Here come the ninjas again. Just like before, don't stand in the same rows, although this time it's now multiple sets, so little juggling of the AoEs. Go for the kill shot. Damn! Oh, those were crits too. Oh, that was some good damage. Oops. Somebody needs to roll on loot. That ain't me. Up, here we go. Oh, the bomb guys are now just normal minions. Get back here so I can lay into you. Or at least start getting some procs off. Ah, I'm on the wrong song. As in, I'm not on any song. No wonder I'm not getting any procs. Can't have that. Uh-oh. This guy's gonna blow up. That's not good. I gotta get out of the AoE fast. Whew. I appear to have picked up quite a few friends. Oh, Tanko, you wanna mash that AoE button? Thank you. Ooh, this is not good. Okay. So the plus side is, these guys, if you kill them, their AoE stops. I don't know why I'm jumping here. I don't know why I popped a song, to be honest. I'm not getting any dots on anybody here. Alright. Well, there we go. There's a reason for dotting people so I can signwiter his ass. There. All right, that's the 2 bomb guys dealt with. We're in the clear now. Just deal with the last 2 pieces of trash, and we can finally get to the last boss, who, as I hinted before, is a bit of a treat for those who've played some of the older Final Fantasy games. Like 10. Like 10. Anyway, there's our crazy merchant guy. Ooh. Done well to make it this far, but I'm afraid your journey ends here. Come, Yojimbo, we have visitors. Yep. Our boss is Yojimbo from Final Fantasy X. Damn, he looks good. Now, for those who don't know, Yojimbo was originally a summon in Final Fantasy X, and he would wreck the shit out of anyone, as long as you paid him enough money. Or was he in 10 or was he in 9? I don't remember. I know he's a summon. Or no, he's in 8. Is he? God damn it. I can't remember which Final Fantasy he's in right now. I'll have to look it up. But yes, his strength basically is determined by how much cash you're willing to dump into him. And here's the mechanic. He's going to drop piles of gold, and we have to pick them up before his doggy does. Now try not to get knocked around by the dog. Oh, as a bonus, you're hearing it, but every time we pick up gold, we get a nice bit of free limit break. And then he nukes us based on how many funds he picked up, which in this case was basically garbage. Go for a big old nuke. As poor Kageyama is like, oh god, I gotta get more money, hurry! I don't get more money, Yojimbo won't kill them! Look at him, he's actually doing it. He's actually looking for money right now. It's hilarious. Forget your dots. Imperial arrow for the reset, and here comes his ad phase. Oh, no, these aren't ads, these are just AoE markers. You lied to me, game. I suppose I was thinking too much of flippin' god dang bug beetle man. His brain has suddenly just escaped me yet again. This is not a good day for doing this because my brain doesn't want to work. Ah, dang it. Oh, and now we get ads, the dragon's heads. While we're dealing with the gold mechanic at the same time. And that's a full LB. Like me. Just picking up the loot. And murdering a dragon's head. And poor little doggy didn't get a single drop of gold. Sad, sad. Yep, Yojimbo just does not give a shit. Okay, fine. I was gonna do it, but sure. There. Just like that, we've knocked Yojimbo back. But he's not dead. Your coffers appear empty, Kageyama. If you cannot pay my price, then I am finished here. Bye. I love that Yojimbo just doesn't care. He just doesn't care. It makes it so much better. That wasn't too bad. And I guess the last thing to do is just head back to the original quest giver and turn this in.
I heard the news. Well done, good sir. Well done indeed. You will be rewarded handsomely for your part in this. As you no doubt already guessed, Kageyama has been apprehended. His bodyguard, however, is nowhere to be found. I suppose in the end his loyalty had only been with Kageyama's coin. At any rate, the magistrate is safe, as well as the old aunt. What's this? Ah, I was not expecting to find you here as well. Lady Liu wishes to thank you both personally for your assistance.
In light of all that has happened, I thought it only proper she have an escort. Lady? Oh! Oh, you're adorable. Ah.
So, you were the great adventurer who risked life and limb to save us. Uncle Lolorito has told me so much about—
Oh my god, damn it! Uncle Lolorito, you're the Uldon. Oh. Oh, okay, fine. I take back every cute thing I just thought about you or said about you. Damn it. Uncle Lolorito.
Hearing of your daring deeds was inspiring. So much so, I decided to set out on an adventure of my very own. I've taken to writing travel literature, you see, and someday the whole of Eorzea will have the chance to read of my journeys across the realm.
Good luck with that.
Yet never in my wildest dreams did I imagine my yearning to experience new cultures and customs would take such a terrible turn. I'd failed to express my gratitude. Miss Liliju, we were quite fortunate that he was here to assist us in your rescue, but it would be folly to assume fortune will always smile upon you so. Your uncle is worried sick about you besides. Will you not reconsider returning home?
Nope.
There is so much I have yet to see, yet to do. If I were to leave now, I would have naught but this horrible story of kidnapping to fill the pages of my journal. It would be irresponsible of me to give my readers the impression that Hingishi is a land of savages unfit for traveling. As you might recall, there was a rather nasty incident in Uldar that even our dear adventure friend here was helpless to resolve. Surely you would not wish that to be the only tale of Uldar to be told here at Kugane? All right, you have made your point. But why have you come all this way alone? Uncle Lolorito tries to keep me from harm, but he has only succeeded in smothering me. I tire of being constantly coddled. That is why I left, to prove to him and myself that I am perfectly capable of being on my own. If I know my uncle, he's likely requested you hire guards for me, whether I choose to return or not. Well, tell him that I refuse. Very well. Might I ask then that you pay me a visit when your journey has ended? Lolorito is not the only one who worries for your safety after all. Yes, of course. I will be sure to bring many souvenirs and tales of adventure to share with you. At last, my journey continues. Though there is so much of the world for me to experience, I suspect meeting the Warrior of Light will be one of the high points of my writings.
Probably. Well, that takes care of that one. One down, one to go. See you in Rogger's Reach. You might notice that Rogger's Reach looks, well, a little different. Well, now it's because we have the actual Rogger's Reach, the one where all the players are, not the ones just going through the Stormblood story. Recommendation also, grab your home point and put it here, because this is also the level 70 hub. Anyway, the quest we're looking for is right here, to kill a coral. Ah, Dekumon, just the man I was looking for. As you may know, Rogger's Reach used to be a pilgrimage site for followers of the Fist of Rogger. Atop the mountain lies the remnants of a temple of the Fist, which was once the center of their religion. It was filled with monks training their minds and bodies right up until the Mad King Theodoric decided to raise the temple. Curiously enough, a young lady recently approached me, saying she wishes to explore the ruins herself. I immediately turned down her request, knowing that she alone could not survive the route to the ruins. But then I thought of you. I'm positive that you are strong enough to protect her while she explores. I mean, I am, but what am I getting out of this? The girl's name is Marjorie. If you're willing to help, seek her out by the doors which lead to the temple. I imagine she's still in there pestering Rotmar to let her in. Well, thankfully this is over here in Rogger's Reach. It's actually all the way up here in the northern part, so bit of a walk, but it won't take too long. I gotta say, having the mount speed increase in Rogger's Reach, far more handy than I thought it would be. So that's Rotmar. And you must be Miss Marjorie. Well, you gonna talk to me or not?
Are you also interested in exploring the Temple of the Fist? I never dreamed I would meet a fellow enthusiast. I first learned of monks when I attended a lecture given by a historian named Eric. Ever since then, I have continued to be fascinated by their creed and approach to life. I thought I would come and pay a visit to the site of their most revered temple, now that the Empire has been driven out to the region. The only issue is this man will not let me past.
The monks use this path in the temple to train. It's filled with all kinds of traps and obstacles that can't be overcome by just anyone.
It is precisely those traps and obstacles that I wish to study. Everything I have read states that those who are able to reach the temple will come face to face with a monk of legend. Does it not pique your curiosity in the slightest? Who knows what kind of lessons one could learn from a monk that has mastered their art? You wish to know, don't you, adventurer?
Sure, yeah, I do. How about I do it first?
You are the one who helped the resistance defeat Xenos Galvis. Well, you should be more than capable of handling whatever the temple has to throw at you then. In fact, if you are truly keen to explore what lies beyond these doors, would you mind if I joined you? I am fully familiar with the layout of the temple grounds from all the reading I've done. I know I can be of help. Oh, please, please take me with you.
Fine. Nothing else, it gets me a new dungeon to play with. The Temple of the Fist. Let me get Kugane Castle off first. Countless monks once shed their blood, sweat, and tears here, all in the name of strengthening their bond with Rhalgr the Destroyer. As time passed, the very route to the Inner Fist became a grueling test for those hoping to train their body and soul atop the perilous mountain. Now the time has come for you to follow in their footsteps. Accompanied by an avid scholar named Marjorie, you focus your sights on the temple and steel yourself for the trials that lie ahead. Now, just like the last one, this is a 280 because they was released at the same time, so should be about the same level of difficulty. About bloody time. I'll be honest, this is like the 4th Q pop I've had for this. It's the first one that's actually stuck. Anyway, welcome to the Temple of the Fist, our other level 70 dungeon we get post-story. This one, honestly, I like Kugane Castle a lot more. This one's not bad, but I just like the other one better, just for the aesthetics. All right, what are we looking at? A Gunbreaker, a Scholar, and a Dragoon. Not too shabby. Let them know you are in an LP. Congratulations. And here we go. Right off the bat, we're getting corals left and right. Starting with a bunch of temple pups. Get my dots on. Oop. Now that wall over there, you actually do have to attack and break it, so it is a good idea to bring the packs over here and just play with them. You know, all these free AoEs, they'll get the job done. Just like that. Of course, when it goes, it pops and reveals a bunch of small mobs to play with. Ow! God, can't move. Frickin' resin. There's another one. I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention. There's these little green balls all over the map, and if you walk over them, they explode, and I'm completely not paying attention to where they are like I should be. Oh, our tank just died. Our tank is dead. This is very bad. Our tank is dead, our Dragoon is dead. I am probably not long for this world. I'm trying to kill as many things as I can to save my own ass. Oh, okay, nope. Healer got the tank back up. Oh, that does not bode well for this run. If we are dying to the trash, that is worrisome indeed. Oh, the Dragoon decided to run back. Okay, I was wondering, where's the Dragoon at? Yeah, these are the green balls I keep walking on. Our tank is probably none too happy with that. All right, let's get the Wondrous Minuet going. Yeah, that already got our first proc. Might as well put the dots on the wall too. I can get procs off of it, see? God damn, that's fast. Okay, this is starting to get ridiculous. Look, the friggin' thing doesn't recharge that fast. I had like, what, 5, 6 full stacks of Pitch Perfect in that run? I can't cast them that fast. Anyway, our first boss, Coral Saruti. Oh, a countdown no less. Man, this guy's on the point. All right, start with this. Really should wait to do that until after I have all the buffs, but that's the way it goes. Uh-oh. Yep, that's an outie. There's a refulgent proc. Oh, and our Dragoon has managed to give us Eye of the... Oh, that's not good. There's a second coral. Now, here's an interesting thing. You can actually take two different strategies here. You can keep them both alive and basically weather the double AoEs like this, or you can focus the one down. The downside is, with that strategy, is when the other one... I can't talk today. When this one goes down, the other one gets stronger. That's what I'm trying to say. Watch. I'll be focused on this one. It'll cast Basic Instinct. And now it's got a permanent damage buff. So yay. That is the risk you take with killing just one. Now granted, this seems to be the strategy most people take. Let's spread those out and not eat them. Man, I am getting all the procs today. Guess this is where all my procs when Kugane Castle was running were. They were just waiting for me to come here. And yes, it is the same gear as Kugane Castle. This is probably the best part of the dungeon here. This second area, this cliffside overlooking, it's really cool. I mean, hell, you can see Baelsar's wall from here. Ah, and then of course there's this, a little stage hazard to play with. I mean, it's a pretty easy stage hazard to avoid. Just don't stand in the freaking AoEs. As our tank decides to haul that ass button, damn. I'm just sitting here mashing all the procs I can get on these. Yeah, just the one dancing bear left. And he's dead. We'll be in just a second. Yeah. The mad proc setup like that, it takes a little effort, but it's so worth it for how many resets you get on that. It's insane. Oh, actually, wait. That was a mistake. Don't cast Imperial Arrow until you actually have a song going. It's just a massive waste. I did it again. How do I not have Army's Payon running? There we go. One good Iron Jaws, and his buffs are all reset. There we are. Oh, right. These guys actually can drop materia, too. Oh. I completely forgot you guys were actual enemies. I apologize. I get my dots going. Gotta love those off GCDs. Oh. My God, there's only two of you guys. How are you setting these procs off so fast? Ah, our Buddha. This is a fun test, or fight. They call it a test, and in actuality, you do get a grade at the end of this, which is kind of cool. It's basically, how much damage did your group take and how fast did you kill it? Interesting. Let's see how we stack up today. Too bad Sidewinder's on cooldown. All right, fourfold cheer, that's the tank buster if memory serves. Port and star, this means stand behind him because that is text to the side, just like that. Now, if he says fore and aft, obviously you don't want to be standing beside him. You want to be either, you know, beside or in front. Killer instinct. This is, yep. This is only shoot him from this side or get wrecked. There's port and star again, so we're gonna not be standing beside him. And note, everything he does not only gives vuln stacks, but it also gives damage downs. So, makes it harder to get that lovely high rank. That was stupid of me. I let my bus fall off. Uh-oh. Sun and moon, I need a sun location. I'm gonna get nailed by this. Wow, how did I not get nailed by that? That one I did. I deserved that one. That one was just stupid of me. Thankfully, these damage downs don't last long, and we're already about to win this. Wow, we don't even get to see his last mechanic. And yes, Marjorie will say different things depending on how fast you do. I remember when this first came out and people were basically just at item level, she'd basically berate you. And she's like, look at that, you were perfectly average. Nowadays, it's like, you know, most impressive indeed because everybody's max eye level and you can blow through these things without too much trouble. Anyway, we move on to the final area, inhabited by ghostly monks. This is a lovely place. Oh yes, also things that explode. I'm just sitting here cycling through, getting my procs up again. There. That wasn't too bad. I could go pick up the treasure chest, but it's probably just eye level 300 stuff, which we don't really need. Look at that, proc's already reset and I'm only dotted one person. That one's dotted, that one's dotted, that one's dotted, that one's not. Couldn't keep up with everybody. Watch those little explosive balls. So we just slowly burn everything to the ground. I love Rain of Death. It looks so cool. And then there was just one. Now, thankfully, I won't take any hits from those AoEs that existed when the cutscene was going on. That must be our master monk. Damn! He looks intense. Roshi, man, you've been working out. And growing out the facial hair, too. All right, here we go. Of course, I'm the only one not watching the bloody cutscene. So here we are. Ivan Coral Fist. This guy's a blast. cycle through all my cooldowns here. Look at that, he's already under 10, or not 10%. Oh, that is continuous. Let's not stand under that. Hurricane kick, big old 270. That one, I believe, is the tank buster, touch of slaughter. Ooh, no, that is hitting whoever the hell he feels like. Uh-oh, here come the dragons! While he does a line AoE at the same time. The dragons are easy enough to avoid. Ooh, I lost my dots. All right, here comes his interesting little ad phase. You actually want to run around and grab as many of these as you can because they boost your damage up something fierce. And by something fierce, I mean barely any. Now he gets a huge kick in the pants from these. So don't let him have any. Here he goes, he starts wrecking us with Ralger's Fist. What do you mean we won't survive this? Oh, actually, should just use Iron Jaws. Reset the procs, we're doing good. Here comes more dragons, new song. Oh, and a point blank on top of this. Ah, this might smart a little. Yep, that was starting to sting a little. Whew. All right, 10%, doing good. I am honestly surprised that Dragoon has not limit broke. He's been on the ball for most stuff. There it is. Way late, but sure. Ideally, you want to LB around like the 10-15% mark. Like 1%, by the time it goes off, the fight's already over. But, hey, that was a fun run. And I got to kick another monk's ass. Always good. There we go. That wasn't too bad, was it now, Marjorie?
I too am most eager to hear what just went on in the closed fist.
That's right, yeah, you weren't allowed in the third section, were you? You missed out the entirety of that fight.
You fought with Ivan Coldfist? I have read that he had honed his martial prowess by wandering the mountains, fighting all the corals he could find. They say he took the creature's movements for his own, devising a style of fighting like no other. To think that he had been waiting there all this time for a new challenger. Oh my god, what was he eating this whole time?
Nothing, he was a ghost.
My mind is made up. I too will become a monk.
Eh? His face said it all.
Hearing your story, I realize that I must meet Ivan Coldfist myself. I will need to strengthen both my body and mind to have any chance of reaching him. And I plan to start by working on my mind. There is still much I need to read about the monks and their religion. Or perhaps I would be better served by searching for a local that is versed in the fists of Roga.
No, don't look at me.
Ah, allow me to thank you. I would not have awoken to my true calling had you not shown me the temple ruins. The next time our paths cross, I imagine I will look somewhat different. Until then...
Sure? Alright. Marjorie, don't quit your day job, please. I can definitely say that I have never met a monk quite like her. It will be interesting to see just how far she is able to go. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, that's one way to put it. So, anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more Eorzean adventures. And as always, I'll see you in the next video, where we'll be starting the 4.1 storyline. See you then.